Kasia. I'm from Poland and I'm from Jusko Yoga and I'm traveling, so I'm actually living in Tenerife now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I'm originally from Poland. Well, I'd love to organize my own teacher trainings. So I really wanted the 300 ones. Well, mainly because it's an advanced one, so I really wanted to deepen my self-practice, but the practice as a teacher. And I wanted to deepen it in this style. So, so that was it. Being a teacher in Yoga Alliance, and also just knowing that yes, this is gonna be the advanced one. Well, I was looking at the yoga trainings at bookyogaretreats.com, this website. So once I decided to find a training in Europe, it was the first one that I really liked. It was like, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna look for the other ones just to make sure that this is the right one. But yeah, that was the one. I like the program. I mean, I like that it's a Vinyasa yoga flow based, because this is my style, my leading style. So I really wanted to have fun at the yoga training, but at the same time, of course, like my main factor was to learn more and to make my classes even more creative in a way that I add traditional yoga philosophy. And because my yoga sequences are very creative and I love it, but to make all the classes even more creative in a way. And also I wanted to revise anatomy, and I really like the fact that at this training anatomy is based on a functional body movement. So then I read some stuff about the teachers, of course. And once I read that Rachel had been a dancer for 20 years, I was like, yeah, so she knows, because I had been a dancer too, so I just align with teachers who had such a background. And of course the place, I love the ocean, I love the sea, and also this was the cherry on the cake. So yeah, teachers, program, style, and I knew that I would learn something more because of yoga, yin yoga and yoga nidra. And those are the two styles that I wanted to deepen and to incorporate into my classes as well. They were met because I knew that I was hoping that I would practice here. As a teacher, I would deepen my own practice, and we had amazing morning Vinyasa yoga flows, and there was this understanding, I could feel it, that we are all teachers and this is the space for us also for our self-practice that we often don't really have space for when it's our full-time job. And I could feel that, yes, this is for you guys to make you feel different kinds of practices. So I really loved it. And also there was a lot of yin and restorative yoga, and I really wanted to deepen that kind of branch of yoga as well. There were some extra things like a Thai massage workshop at the end of our stay here. So this was a very nice surprise. And well, the group that we had here, I feel like we are really lucky to have met each other. And also, yeah, the hands-on adjustments, because we are all now after the huge pandemic time, so it was a very specific phase of teaching, online teaching, or like teaching without physical contact. So I felt like I need to dive into it again. And we had a lot of hands-on adjustments, so yeah, my expectations were met, surely. So definitely one of the benefits that I did not expect was some knowledge about the Thai massage, and it was presented in a way that I remember it, because a long time ago I have been to a weekend Thai massage course, but I didn't really incorporate it on a daily basis because it was quite complicated. And this one here, it was both deep and easy to remember. So yeah, it was definitely that. And also Yoga Nidra, because we could experience it here. I know we would have to do another training to lead Yoga Nidra, but experiencing it for so many times, yeah, that was also very fruitful. I loved what is really satisfying for me is the well-thought program, that even though we have 3 teachers, each of them is completely different and teaches different things, then it was well thought. They knew what the others were doing during their classes, so I could feel and I could tell what kind of a theme there was for each day, and I really enjoyed it because it started from 6:30 in the morning, and then throughout all the day the same idea would be incorporated in various classes, whether it was meditation and pranayama, and then vinyasa flows and alignment. So I really liked that. There were a few most memorable experiences, but the feeling of grounding in my practice as a teacher, because here you can meet teachers from all around the world. All of us became students again, and we could be completely honest with each other that we were quite nervous sometimes when we had to lead a short flow for the others, and then getting feedback from those teachers, especially when each of us has her own style, right? And sometimes you're like, okay, I'm exploring, I'm evolving, but is it worthy? You know, because your students, you have your own students that love your classes, but having feedback from various teachers, and when they tell you, yes, this is the right way, keep doing like that, then it's like, all right, I have it. And also we had constructive feedback, and it was all very respectful towards each own individuality. So for me, this confidence, also coming back to the basis and going into details in terms of anatomy, pranayama and meditation, and my own true meditation, 6:30 each morning. So also this experience being regular in my own space and self-practice before I start anything in the day and I do things for others. I like the structure of our days, of our program, because as I already said, it was the main theme each day. And we could experience both variety in terms of various kinds of meditation and pranayamas, then we would go back to them again to feel its effects when we repeat it daily. I like the fact that those vinyasa yoga flows and yin classes, they were also surprising because we would start them in like a completely non-stereotypical way. And that was very inspiring in terms of the structure. And about the alignments classes, we could practice hands-on adjustments on various bodies. We would be split into various groups, so that was an integrating part of our experience here. So yeah, I like that too, that there was time to work with different people. As a Vinyasa flow yoga teacher who loves joyful Vinyasa classes, I would recommend this training for those who either want to get to know this style because they are, for example, Ashtanga yogis and they are interested into the flowy, fluid-like movement and just this creative Vinyasa yoga style. And in terms of already being a Vinyasa yoga flow teacher, if you're looking for some new things that you can incorporate, like yin yoga or restorative or meditation practices, or maybe some new transitions, you know, then it's definitely the training for you. Because you can experience various Vinyasa yoga flows, and even if you know many transitions, you might feel them within you, but you can also go back to the basis of Vinyasa yoga, and as I already said, you can just get to know other various styles. So I chose this training because I wanted, again, to have fun, because I love practicing Vinyasa, and at the same time, I wanted to know something more, maybe not on vinyasa transitions, because I had amazing teachers that did wild transitions. But yeah, I got inspired anyway. So whether you're a beginner in vinyasa or experienced, you will get something out of this training.